What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer4Life back with another Division 2 build video. The one thing I took away from the PTS is that they are definitely going to make us far more powerful going forward when this update comes out, because even though not all of this will make it to the live game, there is just so many crazy changes that this huge update has. We will have the majority of these buffs going live, and I cannot wait. The cost for trying to max out your expertise on your guns and gear pieces has been reduced to the point that we can actually be able to get a fully maxed build without having to grind ourselves to death, and that is a welcoming change. There are still some that think that the change price is too drastic, and while it did need to be reduced, they feel it was reduced too much. So we'll see what the devs do with that feedback, but regardless, reducing the price for expertise is definitely needed. Now, before we get into the main build of this video, the one thing I did with my builds from the PTS is max all of its expertise out. Since being able to max a full build will be so much easier now, I wanted to test them out at their full potential. So that armor regen build that I showcased in my last PTS testing video, now that it's fully maxed, the base armor regen is over 130k. And then when we get the memento backpack maxed out, and as you can see, just some crazy armor regen right there. But with the maxed out memento, the armor regen reaches over 193k, which is just insane. I would love for this to reach the live game, but we will see. Also, I revised that Ninja Bike 3-piece True Patriot 3-piece Brazos build to a 4-piece True Patriot, and was asked to try this out in PvP, but unfortunately, I just could not get either a conflict match or players in the DZ. The DZ for me was just completely dead. For whatever reason, the servers they put me in, there just was no players around. I would have loved to have tried it out against players in the DZ with a fully maxed build, because, you know, I did get a little bit of footage in the last video when I did some conflict, and we saw how it was basically shredding the armor of those guys. So a fully maxed out build in the DZ, I'm sure would have been crazy with this thing. But anyway, with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this main build. So of course with this build, you can see it is set up for straight up damage, but we're still going to get our skills to skill tier 6. So we do have 1-piece Seska, 10% crit chance for the brand set bonus, Rove with max weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage with a max crit damage mod, and of course everything is max expertise. We know what the memento does, all 3 core attributes, 12% for the mod, kill confirmed, enemies you kill drop a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. 5% weapon damage, 10% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen for 300 seconds. Maximum is 30 stacks. Anyone who doesn't know what skill efficiency is, basically, it is every skill attribute in the game. So 1% of skill efficiency would be equal to 1% of skill damage, skill haste, skill duration, all of that beautiful stuff. So then we do have some contractors gloves, max weapon damage, damage to armor, and crit damage. Then Fox's prayers, max weapon damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit chance. Pakar's holster, 10% skill haste for the brand set bonus, max armor, critical hit damage, and this name piece does give us 15% weapon damage. And we do have 1 piece of Grupo Sombra, 15% for the expertise, roll with max weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage with a max crit damage mod. Now with the talent, you can either go more damage for your gun, but I opted to go more damage for the skills since we do have all red attributes. So that's why I went with kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks per skill. Lost when on cooldown. And of course, I do have the striker drone. Skill tier is at 2, the base skill tier 2, 40% striker damage, 140 health. Then the mods we have 7.3% duration, 9.6 health, and 5.5 damage reduction, because I don't believe we have anything else to put there. So that's just what it is. Then I do have the assault turret, again, base tier 2 for the skill, plus 40% damage, 140 health, and then the mods 5% damage, 5% skill haste, and again that third mod we just don't have anything for it. So the guns we're using, the mechanical animal, beautiful gun. Again, its expertise is maxed out. Rode with max assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to target out of cover. And then of course the talent is future perfection. So the change they made is the weapon kills grant +1 skill tier for 19 seconds, stacks up to 4 times instead of 3 times. So stacking up to 4 times is how we can get an all red build plus skill tier 6. And weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds. Overcharge cooldown is 90 seconds. Then of course the scalpel is our secondary. We don't really use it, but it is max marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to target out of cover. But if you want to just chill back, now you guys know my playstyle. I am running gun, and you know, sometimes that'll get me in trouble. Sometimes even in this, you'll see in the gameplay. But this does have the same talent. If you want to chill back and let your skills do the work, you know, you can do that. And of course the sidearm that we do have. So you can see the stats on it: 53% crit chance, 144 crit damage, 75% headshot damage, and 8% armor damage, with 21% health damage as well. So just dealing out some awesome damage. Then a specialization, again, technician, gives us that +1 skill tier, 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. Armor kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. And the Artificer Hive with its 2 mods if you choose to use that. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill, 50% pulse resistance, and then I do have the skill plus 10% skill damage equipped on this. And as always, when you just make sure that the gun that you are using is equipped on your specialization, so you're getting that extra 15% increased damage. So that is the build, my friends. Now, like I said, hopefully most of these changes go live in the PTS, or I'm sorry, in the live game. But this was fun to use in the PTS, you know. Definitely a lot of different ways that we can make builds with all of these buffs that we're getting, you know, in an all red build. Being able to get the 6 skill tiers is pretty awesome. So yeah. So that's gonna do it for this video, my friends. Hope you guys are doing good and staying safe out there. And again, I cannot wait for the Project Resolve to go live. Anyway, that's it. As always, my YouTube family, take it easy.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the camp.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Serious trauma detected.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
What was that?
Look behind cover. Got a man down. I ain't afraid of you.
Damn it. The True Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into. according to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs. We can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Vital signs critical.
Lay you up there!
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel was smart? Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sons infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.